Hey, what's up? This is Matt Sotelo, and you're watching The Spirit of Metal. Smoke weed.
Okay, hey everybody, Anna Hamu here for Spirit of Metal, and we are at the Whiskey A Go Go in LA, and we are here with Matt from Decrepit. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing well. Doing good.
So you guys just played at the Whiskey, and it was pretty packed. How was it for you guys? Did you have fun?
It was excellent. It was really good, fun. Probably the best show of the tour, I'd say, so far.
Okay, and you guys are doing this Hell in July with 6 Feet Under and Cannabis Corpse.
Yep.
And you just started a few days ago. How has it been so far?
You know, there's been a couple of kind of rocky shows that were kind of a little bit weird, but you know, the more major cities like Dallas and Houston and obviously Los Angeles, Hollywood have been really good. So, you know, I'm pleased so far.
Okay, and a couple of months ago, you guys were actually in Europe.
Yes.
And that was our second time ever in Europe, wasn't it?
Correct.
How was it compared to the first tour you did that?
Well, it's funny because this tour we did with Cryptopsy, and we happened to tour with Cryptopsy the last time we were in Europe, so it's 2 times out with Cryptopsy. This time, I would say that it was better. People knew who we were a little bit more, and I just personally I love playing in Europe. It's, you know, I haven't been there that many times, so it's really exciting for me. The people are great, the weather's great, and they're really into their metal there. So the same thing every other band I'm sure says.
Okay. Yeah, and actually you're doing this tour here, and then you're going back to Europe in August.
Correct.
So any concerts are really looking forward for the second leg of the tour?
Yeah, well, you're right. We're going to be leaving right after we're done with this tour, and the very first festival is in the Czech Republic, and that is the Brutal Assault Fest.
Oh, nice.
And so that's a really, yeah, we're looking forward to that. There's a bunch of other good fests we're playing. We're playing Moto Culture in France. That's a good big one. Yeah. So, you know, just some good fests. I'm stoked.
Okay, and actually there's one festival that I was curious because I was looking at the lineup. It's called it's the Into the Grey Festival in Holland. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you're actually doing like the after party.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done something like that?
Not quite, but I've seen other bands do it, and it looks like a lot of fun. So it's like everybody's, you know, gone to the show and is all drunk and ready to go and like do the after party thing, and you know, there's, you know, after party, and we're gonna rage it and have a good time. So I can't wait for that one.
Okay, and after you're done with this part in Europe in August, any plans for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the year, I think what we're looking at is working on the new music, the new album. It's been 3 years approximately since Polarity came out, our last record, and I think at this point we've toured quite a bit on that record, especially in the United States. So I think the fans are ready for a new album, I hope. And I think it's time to focus. I've been writing, but not to the extent that I want to, because I've been sidetracked getting ready for tours and family life and whatnot. But now it's time to, you know, once I get back from Europe, just buckle down, focus on the music, and get the new album out next year.
Oh, okay, and any like hints for the fans of the name of the album? Anything you can already talk about?
Well, I had a name, and I think we're changing it. So I don't think we have anything now. We're not at the point that we want to like come out and tell people stuff yet, because we want it to definitely be what we're ready to, when we're ready to tell people. So not quite yet.
Okay. Okay. Another question about how, I don't know, going back to the tours in Europe. You just announced on your Facebook page, I think it was Gabe and AJ as your drummer and bass guitar player doing this tour here in LA, in US.
Right.
Anything? Are they going with you to Europe?
For the Europe thing, Gabe will be coming out with us, and we have another bass player out in Europe that tours with us. His name's Conrad, and he used to be in like Decapitated and Trauma. And he's a really amazing bass player. It just works out for the costs to have him, you know, do the tour out there, because he lives in Poland. So it's like to bring another person like out, it just costs a little bit too much for us. So we just use Conrad, but AJ is probably going to be our permanent bass player after that.
Okay.
So, and as for Gabe, amazing drummer. He came in at the last minute and filled in for us. He's not our full-time drummer. He's just an awesome dude who learned our music in like 3 weeks because the other guy who was sessioning for us kind of dropped the ball, and we had to scramble around and try and find someone. But ultimately, our drummer is still Samus, who's been our drummer for the last few years, and he's busy with school, on a hiatus. He'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, he did a very good job tonight.
Yeah, I'm pleased.
So you guys are actually very active on your Facebook page, and you did put announcements for music. You're looking for musicians, for a drummer, for a bass guitar player.
Right.
Did you actually have a lot of feedback?
Absolutely, yeah. We had a lot, especially when both looking for a bass player and a drummer. Tons of people, hit us up and submitted videos, and I really appreciate everybody. A lot of talent out there. Just happened to be that, especially like for the bass player position, that I had been looking at AJ for a long time. I'd seen his YouTube videos and whatnot, and I've always thought he was amazing. So, he really expressed interest in wanting to work with us, and I mean, out of all the videos, his really stood out to me the most. And just meeting him and hanging out with him, I think it's the right decision. So,
nice.
Sick.
Okay. So you have this. You're going to be working on the album.
Yeah.
Anything else planned for beginning of 2014? Any other new territories, new tours?
Well, to be honest, we don't have anything set up, but I mean, I really want to get to places that we haven't gotten to, like South America would be awesome. I'd like to get over to Asia, some of the Indonesia. I know that they really like us over there, and so I really want to get to there. Maybe Australia would be cool too. But we'll just have to see. I think it's really contingent on us getting our new album out and having a new product.
Okay, now last question. Any message for the Spirit Metal viewers?
Just, enjoy yourself, smoke a bunch of weed, and that's about it.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Right on. Thank you. Thank you.